Всем привет, с вами снова Бодя. Мы продолжаем проходить Бэтмена Рыцарь Аркхема. Поедем мы, наверное, сейчас на основное задание. И спасем уже наконец Оракула.
Don't stand a chance against all these tanks. Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
Bruce? It's Vicky. Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages. Look, if it's about that article, blame Ryder. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Call me, okay? I miss you, Brucey.
Brucey?
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents are just icing
You
on the
had to
cake.
go and spoil the surprise. I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready. Next generation disruptor. She's still a couple of weeks from completion, but I figured you'd appreciate a working prototype. I should have her with you later on this evening.
Thanks, Lucius. I think I might need it.
I've improved the frame too, of course. It's lighter and more durable than before.
It's a bad idea to walk out in the Batsuit while Lucius's PA is still here.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts. An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be... Excellent choice. I'll prepare it right away. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
like the cowardice you rely on and exploit.
You've got contact. Heavy
Вот
contact.
черт.
Just immediate
Опрометчивое решение. Нужно было ехать сюда на машине.
Riddle me this. What's dead? You!
Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Сейчас-то будем готовы. Подъедем на машине.
You've got contact. Heavy contact. Outside the tunnel. Just immediate exfil, sir. Go!
I'm not going anywhere.
Rattler offline. Rattler's hit. It's still operational. Drone feed offline. Get back! Direct hit. Yeah! Batman's taken out a Rattler. Status update. Entrance armor disabled.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Alfred, there's another blast door. I need you to open it.
Oh dear. It seems they've locked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in. Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there. Hey, I haven't heard from Barbara for a while. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
Мне интересно, почему он обманывает Робина.
Oh, bats! How very me of you!
Опять ты.
Though I can see why you didn't tell him after old Jimbo's hysterical overreaction. If you cared about Barbara the way that little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place. They're star-crossed.
Хватит за мной ходить.
Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade. So let's recap. Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day. Not your best day at the office, Bats. Something on your mind? Come on! Let Robin out of his cage! You can't force him to slave over your cure! Plus, if he gets himself killed out there, you won't have to tell him about Barbara.
Потерялся.
It's win-win!
Так.
You think he's really really gonna fix your nasty case of jokeritis? Not a chance.
Sure.
I'm chronic,
Sure.
Brucey. I'm
Sure.
lingering. We both know there's no cure for me.
Попал? Попал.
Can you remember when it was simple? Back in the old days when it was just you, me, a regular war against crime? Well, take a look, Bats. Things change. Now it's just war, with you standing right bang in the center. Of course, like with any war, there are casualties. It's inevitable, unavoidable. Like death. Well, maybe not death. I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky. Remember Talia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of a happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong.
Ой. Так, как в ту дверь-то попасть?
You put her in my crosshairs, Bats. Sure, she didn't do herself any favors, but it was you. You see, people trust you. They believe in you. They follow you into your war, and you are about to get them all killed.
Меня заметили.
You're old, you're predictable, and you never stood a chance.
Batman, while you and Scarecrow were amusing yourselves by blowing up a chemical factory, I, your one true nemesis, had more brain cell bursting riddles constructed within Gotham. True nemesis, your one true nemesis. You see, turn your back for a moment, and I pounce.
Till the strike team hit the outer walls. At least tonight we're getting out. Where do you get all these things? Do you rob a military installation? Is he rich? This stuff looks expensive. They're all custom made, designed to take down this Batman.
Hey, Bats. You see these guys? Think they own Gotham.
Как он их приобнял красиво. Опять ты. Ну сейчас-то я тебя уделаю. 1 на 1.
Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot. You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds. You're not getting through me! Just me and you!
Черт, там эти пулеметы стреляют.
Didn't you know, Dark Knight? You can't fight fear.
This is it for you! What's he doing here? Get him! I thought you were meant to be good! You can't! Necessitating wake up!
Все. Куда?
You're the only one who can bring a tank to a fist fight. You're just the only one afraid to use live rounds.
That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. What kind of supervillain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman?
Diamondback offline.
Time
Все,
to rescue
поехали.
Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
Я так просто врасплох не застать.
I see you're back in the car, Master Bruce.
I'm going after the Knight. He's here in the tunnel.
Then let us hope he has Miss Gordon with him.
Почему эта дверь закрыта? Опять где-то ее открывать. Тут может опять что пропустил. Его так сразу и не углядишь. Да как убрать-то это отсюда?
thermal scanner is only picking up one body. It's the driver. No sign of Miss Gordon.
He knows where she is, Alfred. He's not getting away.
We got another car! Don't let him get us! It's just you, little kid, on my back! I'm gonna hit! No, somebody deal with him! Where's my support? Run! Where's my escort? Under heavy fire! They won't take another hit!
Сколько в него ракет-то выпустить? Все.
APC is down. I say again, the APC is down. All support units to fall back immediately.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight.
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You won't find him!
You think I didn't know you were tracking my broadcast location? Here's a lesson, Batman. I know how you think, which means I know how to beat you.
Where is he?
With Barbara Gordon. She's ours now. Can you imagine what the Knight's going to do to her?
Знал бы ты, что я с ним сделал.
No! You can't do this! Stop, please!
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the Penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know.
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
Alfred, I need you to find out everything you can about North Refrigeration.
Of course. May I inquire why?
Penguin's supplying arms to the Arkham Knight, and right now, he's the best lead we have to finding Barbara.
I'll look into it right away, sir. Ah, I can see Mr. Fox is trying to contact you.
Lucius.
Mr. Wayne, your new Batmobile upgrade is ready to deploy. The Batwing is en route to Grand Avenue.
Sir, I've discovered an Like the Arkham Knight was using to broadcast via your gauntlet. Rest assured that all of our communications are securely
Поедем сейчас.
Should I lock him out to
Разгадаем
prevent
загадку.
further disruptions?
Keep the channel
Загадочненько.
open, Alfred. The more he talks, the more I know about him.
Very well, sir.
Очередную.
Oh, detective.
Немножко
Along with my
привык к
little
его
game.
загадкам.
You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one.
Да не особо. Так, и
Hurry
что?
along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science. Very good, Dark Knight. Since you insist on dressing like a flying rat, I thought I'd put those abilities to the test.
Так, а куда дальше? День есть.
Bat, the only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel.
Так, это мне надо в эту трубу влететь? Охренеть.
Contrary to popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off...
Да, задачка не из легких явно.
Good work, detective. You are literally as capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend
Но у
to
меня
be.
получилось.
The next key
Наконец-то.
awaits you.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and...
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die.
Получилось.
Well, this is not how I
Почти
wanted to
спасли
spend my night.
кошку.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
О, дверь открылась.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Да, скорее всего, сейчас и поедем в приют снова и разгадаем еще одну загадку. Ой, это нам прилетели обвесы на машину новую.
J-turn clocking in at 12 Gs. I don't know anything that can do that.
I do. Show him what it means to go to war.
The weapons generator Mark III allows the user to overcharge secondary weapons, increasing their offensive capability.
Batman's here.
Engage multiple units. Cross him.
Alpha target just hit a Diamondback. Armor breached. Drone offline. Direct hit on Rattler. Armor still holding.
Hit him hard, Sergeant. I want that car wrecked.
Strike on target. Rattler's been hit.
You're starting to see it, aren't you? Now for once, you can't keep up.
Diamondback's hit. It won't take another strike.
Разобрались.
Sir, I've been looking into North Refrigeration as you requested. It seems Master Grayson has been investigating them for some time.
Good. Tell him to send me what he has.
He insisted on seeing you in person, sir. He's on his way from Bloodhaven with the pertinent information. He'll meet you on a rooftop overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Thanks, Alfred.
In the meantime, sir, scans have established that the Arkham Knight has mobilized his senior lieutenants in armored personnel carriers throughout the city. We currently have a lock on one such vehicle, should you wish to intervene and remove them from the battle.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
That thing will flatten us! Move! I'm going!
Control Falcon 4. We've got something. There's a body strung up on a rooftop in Bristol. Over. Damn animal.
Давайте, наверное, на этом и закончим эту серию. Вернемся уже в следующий.